How'd you do that? Oh, you picked up your phone.
Yeah.
You got all that, I think.
Oh, that's alright.
Are you trying to see if you can hear us live?
I was just checking a message.
Oh, you know what? I need to probably put us on the other thing. Sorry.
It looks like we're live right now. We just need to see the other screen for comments.
Right. Oh, wait a minute. Where's that at? On the side here?
No, it's going to be on that other screen. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No.
Live chat will be to your right. We just need to be able to see what we're doing.
This one here.
Yeah.
And you can read that from here, right?
Yes, I can read it.
See, I would like to have it set up like this. I wish I wouldn't have thrown that big TV out now that I used to have. But that would be, we need a monitor in front of us when we're doing Mummy and Monkey to see this much.
To see
this
everything
is good.
better.
And then I can control it this way without...
Miss Lois is there.
Can you read it from here?
I can read it, yeah.
Oh, cool.
She says, hello, folks.
Hello, folks.
Hi, Lois.
Maybe I should move the camera over a little bit more this way.
That's up to you. I think we're fine. But
hello, folks.
I think we're okay. We're getting started here.
Woo!
We're a little rusty. We haven't been live in over a week.
Oh,
hi, John. John from Parma. And we did get he
way.
did send us something recently.
John did. Yeah, don't we have?
But we didn't open it yet. We're gonna open it July 3rd.
There, I think I like that.
Yeah, so we did get some fan mail from you guys, and we will open it on our Facebook page when we go live on Facebook Friday, July 3rd.
Oh boy!
So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
What do I do with that one thing?
What one thing?
Just keep talking.
Okay, so
I don't know. I have to get up on the floor.
Yeah, so we have an awesome haul video for people that don't know who we are, what we are.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no.
Welcome to the channel. If you've never seen the Monster Hustle before, we are the two people, the husband and wife team of Janet and James.
Yes.
And we do a little reselling. Do a lot of reselling actually because that's our main way to survive now.
So
or it has been for the past
we are
couple years.
resellers. We are also horror film hosts.
Yes.
And we have our characters Janet, Decay and Grimm Gorri, the Mummy and the Monkey, and that's what this YouTube channel is named after. So
see the shirt here. I'm pointing at the shirt. Okay.
And then the shirt. So yeah, we host movies most Friday nights on Facebook Live, and then we do some talk shows here on YouTube and sometimes upload some comedy skits.
Yeah, and the YouTube stuff we usually do is, for Monster Hustle, is our reselling business. We both have our own eBay stores, and we both enjoy going out to yard sales, flea markets, garage sales, estate sales, finding those buried treasures, those lost gems, those things that people deem as junk that we deem as a way to put food in our mouths and a roof over our head,
Yes, and sometimes find cool stuff for us or cool stuff to regift.
And sometimes reuniting people with stuff that they had, back in the day, as kids or whatever. So
when you find those cool vintage items or those rare collectibles, it's sometimes people will shop your eBay and they're buying up those old memories.
So we really enjoy doing this.
It's nostalgia.
Yeah, in all different types of aspects. And we found some really cool stuff for us and for others. So there you go.
So how do we source during this COVID-19 thing? So there are.
Well, now that it's over, it's a lot easier. Now that the COVID's gone, it's just been so much easier. You just go out and do whatever you did 2 months ago. It's real.
No, don't listen.
What? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's not over. Oh, you're right.
What's really nice is there's a lot of Goodwills in our area. We live in Northeast Ohio that have masks required to go shopping.
Yeah, some thrift stores, like other establishments, they have their own rules. But the Goodwills, for some reason, you have to wear a mask while shopping. So
yes, and what's nice is I noticed some of the aisles are spaced a little bit different. They have markers on the floor where some of the aisles are one way only.
Yeah, and I'm getting used to that. So
yeah, it's just getting used to okay, can I go down this aisle or do I need to walk around the other way?
At first, I did not like that. I thought it was too much control or just too much, to think about. But the more I see it, the more the more I'm getting used to it. The more it's not any different than a street, right? Where they have some one-way lanes, right?
Right.
It's a way to sort of direct traffic to avoid certain things, especially if a street is narrow or whatever.
And pretty much it's just so that way you can shop and keep a distance from other shoppers and be courteous of one another. And for the most part, at these Goodwills we visited, people have been, for the most part, pretty polite.
Yeah,
so I'm really,
for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, every
I've
now
had
and
some
then.
run-ins, yeah, and so have you.
Yeah, where you get that one dummy who walks right up to you, and you're like, what are you doing? Get away. I never liked that to begin with when you go shopping and there's someone like right next to you.
And then someone with a mouth like mine, you know, a couple of shopping trips ago, like when we first started, you know, the first time we went out, I think, to a Goodwill, someone came up very close to me, you know, and she's like, and we had to wear a mask, and they also wanted you to keep 6 feet apart and all that jazz, but she got real close. I was like, you know, there's that 6 foot rule, please, you know. She kind of looked at me like I let her down. It's like, well, I didn't make the rule up. Plus, you know, whatever you believe might be different than what I believe as far as that. Maybe I think it helps. So if you don't mind, and she looked at me and she goes, you know, the masks really don't help, don't do any good. And I said, yeah, apparently neither does having a brain, because you know.
And even if you have a different opinion, even if you don't believe in science and doctors, you know, just be courteous, keep a distance.
It doesn't mean that other people don't.
Why are you getting so close to people and just kind of being rude anyway?
Yeah. So.
Anyways.
And it's she's being rude to me, yet when I, you know, use some very colorful language, I didn't know her name, so I made one up for her. How about that?
Don't repeat it.
And I think it started with a B. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, then I'm the rude guy. It's no different than when you're in a movie theater, for another example I like to point out, and someone has their cell phone on. They tell you 20 times before the movie, don't put your cell phone on after we say it now. Mm-hmm. Then inevitably the movie starts and someone has to look at whatever text they're getting from their friend, what they ate, or where they're at. I'm at the mall. Where are you? I'm in the movies. And you say, please, can you turn your phone off? And they shoot you. It looks like you're in the wrong. It's like, no, it's the cause and effect. It makes no sense.
It's
but
like,
anyway.
just be polite. Whether or not you think it's real or not,
right.
just be polite and keep your distance, you know?
And
we just want to shop, buy our crap and get the hell out of there.
You know, the sad thing is you can't actually arrange a field trip to take some people that believe this without getting into a COVID unit and say, hey, look at what's going on here. You know. Yeah, I mean,
they're okay.
Anyway, but so that has definitely made it challenging, right? Everybody's but here's an interesting thing. Let's say upside of it, but there are way less people out and about shopping.
Well, we're also picking a time of day when there's less people.
I went a couple different.
I noticed when we go out in the morning, there's less people in general in the stores.
Yeah, and it's like a paradise.
If you go in the later afternoon, early evening, there's going to be more people. That's just the way it is. So there's some comments here.
Well,
Bobby Harvey Jr., hello there.
Hi, Bobby.
The Thrift Raider. Hi, Thrift Raider.
And you know, we do miss doing our show, the Mummy and Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
We do.
We have some news that we can talk about down the line that is developing, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of updates. We're working on some new content, new intro for the show. I better get to it.
We'll talk about it a little later.
But we're not just sitting around on our thumbs.
I was going to read the comments.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, let me read comments. John Suto says, hey, what's up? I guess I'm going to have to get more of your Mummy and Monkey DVD until you come back.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, we'll be back July 3rd.
And where can they find the Mummy and the Monkey DVDs, Janet?
On the Mummy Monkey LLC eBay store, and the link to it is on the MummyAndMonkey.com. I'm going to turn this light down just a little bit.
Yeah.
I look like a ghost. Let's turn that down just a little bit. See if that does anything.
To me, I still look a little pasty. But
it didn't do a whole lot. But
yeah.
That's okay. We'll continue on. John says, love the shirt. Just seeing it. I can hear the Channel 8 announcer voice.
Oh, 8 all night.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I made this shirt. What I did was I found the old logo in a newspaper or a TV guide that I have laying around from back in the day. I reconstructed it and redrew it in Adobe Illustrator. You know, it's like a different kind of program like Adobe Photoshop. And I did this years ago, probably 10 years ago I made this. And just recently uploaded it to my Teespring account. It's called Ghostee, Ghostee, Ghostee. I have this and a bunch of other stuff, like old defunct logos from restaurants that were real popular in Cleveland back in the day. But yeah, check out Ghostee on Teespring and the Mummy and the Monkey on Teespring as well. Order our shirts.
Yeah.
and all the cool stuff that we have there. All right.
Yeah, so all those links should be on our site.
Yeah.
Bobby Harvey Jr. says, found anything strange at the yard sale yet?
Oh, yeah.
We found some cool things. So some of the haul we're going to show you are from yard sales. Some of it is from our local Goodwills and our very favorite Goodwill that we call the Honey Hole.
Yes, we have our, so right now we have our booty spread out, and we're going to show you our A-haul.
Yes.
And the A stands for awesome.
Awesome,
right?
or awesome haul.
It's an awesome haul, right? It just sounds like something else, but get your mind on the gutter, because you're going to have some fun right now. The weirdest thing, so let me show the weird thing I found.
This is a very strange thing, so here's a good answer for Bobby.
For Bobby, here's an answer, right? So I went yard sailing a couple days ago on my own, and I went and looked around in this, the guy has all this like, cool stuff. He was in his front yard, he always has cool paper stuff like, photographs and...
So this is a yard sale where the person is like a reseller guy?
Huge, yeah. He collects stuff and he sells a lot of stuff.
Okay, but he sells in person. He doesn't put stuff online.
No.
Okay.
Not that I know. No, he doesn't know. But I saw this record he had, and I right away I was like, oh my gosh, this is totally something that we would...
Whoa.
Horrible. It's scary, right?
Wow.
It says an actual recording of a demon spirit that possesses a woman and speaks from within her, using her voice declaring, I am Lucifer.
Whoa.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's a record?
Now, yeah, it's a little beat up, but I put it on eBay for auction, and it's already got a bid. I started at $40.
And of course, it's a red.
I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually
a dark red
like
vinyl.
Really like a blood red. Look at that. Huh?
Yeah, that is.
It's crimson.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's crimson vinyl. That's what it should be.
Maybe it'll show up in the...
If you really, tilt it. I thought it was kind of brown, but it is a crimson. There it is. You can kind of see it.
Yeah. Not really coming
up. But you can
much.
see though too to scratch it. We did play it, well, some of it. I didn't play the whole thing. Even I'm a little superstitious. But
did you try playing it backwards?
No, because
does she get better when you play it backwards?
Just like country music. You get your dog back. You get your wife back. You get your car back. Ooh, I just saw an orb float by. Did you see that?
No.
Ooh, I think people...
Was there really an orb?
Did you see the orb out there, people? I just saw it went this way.
There was really an orb?
There were people saying...
I didn't see it. I looked away a second.
Yeah, I saw an orb. Uh-oh. We're in for it now.
Thrift Raider says, whoa, that's pretty cool. Kate's here. Hi there, Kate.
Yeah, it's a pretty rare record, so if you ever see anything like this, you know what it is, really? It's one of those religious tent revival type of things, recordings, where they, they're in a tent, they have a preacher, and he's like, preaching everybody in a tent, hence tent revival. But it's got some of that in it, and I guess he's talking to a woman that's possessed by the devil.
Wow.
So, yep, that's already for sale on the eBay. So, had that evil eye poking over the whole episode.
It'll be staring at us.
At our
yeah.
The eyes would be staring at our A-haul.
At our A-haul.
Yep.
Yes.
A stands for awesome.
Our awesome haul.
That's right. So.
All right. So last. Oh man.
Yeah, you can do your.
So, I was trying to do the whole GoPro yard sale thing, and I haven't done one in a while because the GoPro that we have, and I have to test it out again. I don't know if the memory cards are just going bad or if this camera is like eating the memory cards. Because the memory cards I put in after a while, like it gets corrupt where it doesn't want to record. It's like acting kind of funny.
I'll be back.
So I wish I had this recorded, but last weekend I bought gold and silver at a yard sale for cheap. It was mixed in with a bunch of costume jewelry. And this I'm still researching. The other pieces I did put on the eBay store, I listed, there was a 14 karat gold bracelet, a 14 karat gold chain, and then a white gold chain. But this is 10 karat gold. I don't know if that'll come up.
Might not.
And I'm trying to figure out what that stone is.
It's stone.
I think it's Mystic Topaz.
I hope so.
It's like a yellowish, purplish.
Well, it's still enough for the camera to focus, yeah.
Yeah, it changes colors.
It's pretty.
But there it is.
Speaking of changing, I put my jeans on because I got the AC blasting here. I'm getting a little chilly. Wardrobe change. I feel better. I'm not as cold. All right. So you found those, and
so
what
I
else?
found that for just a couple bucks, and that might be like $100 or more, but I need to figure out what stone that is. So I might have to take it to a jeweler and ask. And then at another yard sale.
Did you try putting it on like an incline to see if it was a rolling stone? Does it have any moss on it? All right, go ahead.
Release the Kraken Black Spiced Rum. It's like this octopus tentacle type of mug. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, people know what Crackin' Rum
Yeah,
is, right?
so I picked that up.
That's pretty neat. Did you
And
buy
then-
that for me?
Well, in case if you wanted it or if you wanted to sell
I
it.
don't. There's nothing in it. I don't want it.
Lois says, looks like citrine. John says, is it legal to record the devil's voice without his permission?
I think he got some pretty good royalties. But it was from 1964, so it's been a while. I think the devil got paid in souls.
And then at the same sale that I bought this, there was a gentleman who had a ton of vintage ladies' hats. If I had to guess, some of these are like maybe 30s, 40s, 50s era. And I bought the whole bag and that for 20.
Let's
I think
see some of
22.
these hats, and would you please model some for us?
Yes. So there's this one.
So pretty, it would look nice. Look at that.
There's
Wish I had some old timey music to play.
Chandra, the Higby Company, Cleveland.
That's like a Miss Drysdale hat, or who's that woman that would come over to on Green Acres?
I don't know. But this one's great. It's like red and fluffy.
It's very.
Kangol, made in England.
Kangol. That's a Kangol hat?
This is a Kangol hat.
Ooh,
Yeah.
let me see this.
It looked really
Do you
sharp.
know Kangol?
I know that's a good brand. I've sold them before.
If this is a vintage Kangol hat.
That's a vintage Kangol.
Kangol.
It has an OL.
Kangol.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm.
This is this LL Cool J used to bust a Kangol, rock a
Really?
Kangol. So did Dougie Fresh.
Oh, cool.
Oh, forgot the Kangol. Yeah.
Ah, well, this is a Kangol.
I would like to know if that's worth something good. Let me see.
And that feels like wool, Angora.
Angora sweater.
What is that? Does it say? I don't see a tag that says what it is. Probably just wool.
Is there another word on that?
Thrift Raider says, I heard Kraken mugs definitely sell. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow, good one.
And then Lois says, this is an excellent brand. Mrs. Ziffel says, Bobby Harvey.
See, these are the Kangol hats that like LL used to wear. These, these types of
Yeah,
hats.
almost like the golfer, like old man hat.
Yeah. Well, there's LL right there with his Kangol.
Oh, that's more like a bucket hat or something. Yeah, I see that now. Here's another little. This says Higby Company, Cleveland, and it has the little veil thing.
Boy, she loved her hats, huh?
Yeah, and the gentleman selling these said they belonged to his wife at one time, but she passed away. So I told him I'm sorry for his loss, and I guess she really loved her hats. She had this whole hat collection.
Oh well, $14.99 looks like that one might be.
No, but anyway, I got all of them for $22. So this one has like a bunch of beading on it. Ugh, will it show up there? Yeah, it's like got gold beading.
Well, but we were at we had a yard sale last year, and
got sequins.
you were selling some of my stuff, and you told him that they were husbands, and he passed.
No, I didn't say that.
He said he passed gas.
Yeah, well, you do pass gas. This is Calvin Klein jeans. It's a velvet hat from the 90s.
Calvin Klein, is that one CK1?
CK, I think. And then this is Lake of the Isles Northern Cap Manufacturing.
You know
this
what?
looks like an Irish hat, 100% wool.
I have
so
a hat.
This is an Irish like dude hat.
I have a hat like that, made by them. It's my favorite hat, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, and
well, do you
made
want
by Lake
that
of the
hat?
Wild. Oh, this is.
Try it on, see if it fits you.
Well, I wear them backwards.
So these are the hats, and I thought, well, 22 for all of it, that's not bad.
I feel like Rudy from.
If one sells for 20, that's good.
That's not me. There, how about that now?
It just looks different.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Church lady hat. Yeah, some of them are a little church lady.
Well, that's special.
All right, now you show a few things.
Now that was stuff. No, go through your
going?
jazzercise stuff because that was interesting.
So
tell them about the pin.
So here's another yard sale thing, and the same people that I bought the jewelry from also had there was a jazzercise sterling silver pendant
I didn't know it was
or a charm that I picked up. Yeah, it was sterling and gold plated, and it was some jazzercise little branded thing.
Now tell people what jazzercise was.
So jazzercise was like an exercise club for ladies, and they had exercise classes.
Before the whole yoga craze.
Before yoga, and if you guys have seen the show Stranger Things, one of the moms in that show actually goes to the mall and goes to her jazzercise class. So it's very When people think of it, they think like leg warmers and spandex, and it's kind of cheesy.
Well, it was a health, workout craze.
Yeah, it was a workout class and a workout
did they
club.
play a sort of jazz music? Why do they call it jazzercise? No, it was just a jazzy dance, more
to
jazzy moves.
Just to get them moving.
But it was huge.
It was a big craze, yeah. But there are people that still love jazzercise, and I guess it's still going.
And they still make jazzercise DVDs.
So I got for $2 this whole box.
They really wanted to get rid of that.
This whole box
of what might be gold.
Of gold. It's magic. These are jazzercise DVDs for the instructors, and everything's numbered.
That I didn't know.
Like this says, fresh moves, new music, pure motivation.
Jazzercise. Jazz
dance mix, strength fusion core. So like they're all different themes, different lesson plans, I guess.
Now, did you sold that pin, right?
I sold the pendant for $39.99.
And you paid what for that?
I paid maybe 50 cents for it.
Oof.
And when I looked up some of these DVDs, the sales are all over the place, like $25 to $80 a disc. It's crazy.
You got a box of gold.
And I got this whole box for $2 because they didn't want to deal with it. So
I don't know if you want to ship everything in here. Oh, it's kind of heavy.
I'm probably gonna piece them all out and make sure the discs work.
Wow. Okay, so they're all instructions. That's pretty good.
That's like for the instructors.
That's really good. Someone could start a business with that. You should maybe look into allotting it because someone could maybe.
I think I'd rather piece them out.
Look into both.
I think you could probably.
Oof, a lot of money there.
Janet could be the new Mrs. Mad Hatter.
New character.
Hi, Cairo. Cairo Fuller is watching us.
Cool. What's up, Cairo?
All right, and then I think all the other stuff was from
today.
Were from Goodwill's.
Yeah.
All my other yard sale stuff, a lot of that I listed already.
I listed all my stuff too from the last time we were at this is the honey hole that we went to again today, and but I've got enough here for this episode, so it's not like I need to go back and grab anything. It's crazy. So, do you want me to start since I got a lot of stuff so we can?
Sure.
Or would you like to start?
Well, why don't you show a bag of stuff and then I can show some stuff.
A bag of stuff.
A bag of stuff.
What do I got?
What do you got?
Well, when I was there last time, it must have been, was it there I got that? I don't remember.
Well, this we just picked up today,
yeah,
right?
I'm trying to think. But I did.
We went shopping today.
But recently, it has something to do with this. I might have been at the honey hole. I found it. Maybe it's from the same lot of stuff, but it's Olivia the Pig. Olivia the Pig. It's a storybook pig. Yeah, and this is some bookends I found. These were like $3.29 a piece.
There's that.
So yeah, so there's just her, and then she's doing some kind of handstand on a little scooter. But I don't know if Olivia's stuff sells, but I know a lot of people like in the '90s loved Olivia the Pig books for their kids. So hoping that can find a home somewhere. So that was like $6, for close to $7. Might sell. This was cool. This I only paid $3 for as well, $3.29. It's a pig Superman bank.
Super pig.
That light is harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, you kind of have to hold it close.
Yeah, you have to break that light point. Okay, so this is a Superman pig bank. You can see it's got the slot in the back and the cap on the belly. So I thought this looked good. When I looked it up, it was $29 all day. Like they had a couple of them for sale they sold for $29.
Nice.
So I paid $3 for it. It's not dirty or anything, so that's good. I'm happy about that. So we'll see what happens with him. And you saw this. I don't really want to touch it too much. It needs clean. It was probably in someone's kitchen.
He was really sticky. I didn't want to touch him.
It was in someone's kitchen.
That doesn't sound right.
It's got all that greasy stuff. And she's not talking about me. She's talking about this little guy right here.
Yeah, it was like, he's cute, but I didn't want to mess with him.
A little devil statue, those novelty statues says, hi, how the hell are you? He's pretty neat. I'll touch this much of it. Put it in there. There we go. Oh, hi, how the hell are you? But he's a little devil guy. It's kind of a cute statue. I think this was $2, $2.19. So why not? It's small enough to ship. That's technically a bag of stuff. So, if you want to go.
Okay. Okay. So this is the big find. This is the big find.
You're gonna go out, boom.
Just go out with
grand finale first.
Yeah. So this bag.
I'm so proud of this.
And this is real. It's just a little bit newer. This is a Coach bag.
Are you for real?
But it's not a regular Coach bag.
No.
This is an all leather work bag. It's for maybe your laptop, your files. It's like a messenger work bag, school bag, and this is all leather. This is Coach.
And how much did they want for that?
I paid...
Let me guess. $40.
No.
$30?
I paid $8.79.
Now that's weird. Maybe they didn't see the Coach thing on
They
there.
probably just thought it was a regular
They
computer
had to
bag
have.
and didn't see the Coach part, because I saw this little Coach tag.
Yeah.
I think it is. And
Did
then
you
I
see-
saw the little buckles and stuff on the side, and I felt that it was real leather.
Yeah, that's real nice.
And then I opened it and checked the tag.
It sounds like Batman moving around.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a Coach bag.
It definitely is. It has the...
And the zippers are nice.
Why
it
didn't I
has
see
the
that?
YKK zipper.
Somebody must have been sleeping.
Yeah, the zipper on it's nice.
Sleeping at the,
So
asleep at the wheel.
that could be good. So
And that's what you look for when you go to these places.
for
the stuff they miss.
$8.79, I'm like, you're coming home with me.
Even if that, yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna take you home.
anybody say anything that you could...
How has Poshmark been for you? Out of nowhere, it just started kicking for us. I sold 2 things on Poshmark recently. I don't sell a lot on there, but I do sell sometimes things that are a little more trendy for maybe like 20-somethings, maybe teenagers. Like I sold a pair of Sorel ankle boots for $60 that I paid like maybe $8 for. They sold within a week on Poshmark.
Wow,
So
that's good.
yeah, so every now and then I'll get a sale like that on there, or I'll sell like a little cheapy jewelry thing. But yeah, Poshmark, I want to list more trendy things on there. It's just eBay is my bestie. eBay is the bulk of my sales.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy
great.
with this bag. I have to look up the serial number on it and see what they go for, but it's in great shape. And then,
Cool.
and
Is that your only... Oh, you got 2 bags.
I have 2 more bags. Why don't you share some stuff? Because I think you have more than me.
Yeah, I mean, I can go through this real quick.
Yeah, share some of your stuff.
So, this is my mentality, my thinking is that, and not to be a Debbie Downer, or a Grimmy Downer, but, you know, if this second wave hits, that they're talking about the you-know-what, the virus, if the second wave hits, we're going to be looking at more people staying in again. So games and activities might be something that people will look for to be shipped to them.
Well, video
as
games are
opposed-
always a good seller.
And
Some board games.
And board games
yeah.
and puzzles as well, because I've sold quite, some stuff that I had sitting around for a while, then all of a sudden it sold over the quarantine. So if we get another round of quarantines this fall, my thought is that people are going to be looking for all kinds of games, video, board, activities, blah, 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 blah. So if we can find them cheap and find them now,
Yeah.
get them now, and then and I'm just thinking ahead because, we're all trying to make a living here, right? So I found 2 copies of this game called Down and Out. These are the vintage copies from '79. I think they remade it.
I've never heard of that board game.
I never heard of it either, but I don't know if they're all here, but they were only $2.19 a piece. So I bought both to have, list one and have the other sitting there. They're both in about the same condition. It looks like some kind of weird number sliding game with some die. That's probably all there is to it.
Looks like there's, not much to it.
Yeah, it's like a simple game. But that's cool. It's vintage, it's neat. I did a comp on it. They listed, I didn't see the solds, but they were listed for $20 a piece.
Wow.
So even at 15, I'll make a decent profit if I want to, sell them for a little cheaper. Got 2 of those. Picked up some media. Oh, I'll go with the media next. But picked this guy up. Now I knew right away that this could be something good, and it is something decent. It was only $3.29.
That's cool.
It's a Jaws version of the Billy Bass thing.
So does he sing to you?
I hope it does. I have not tried it out.
Or does it just play the Jaws theme?
It might do both somehow, but if you get I think someone had one in a box for like $40. Loose like this, they could be $20, $25.
And what'd you pay?
I paid $3 for it, $3.29.
That's not bad.
So I'm hoping it works. I didn't try it out. Again, for the price, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
And he looks like he could work. I don't know, but
It's not bad.
it was enough there for a gamble. I think you can even put him on your desktop. He has a little stand on the back. So he's pretty neat. And I also picked up some media. A couple of CDs. And
some of the thrift stores, they'll say, okay, all media $1.
Yeah, I love
So
this
like
one for
books, DVDs, records,
$1.
whatever it is, it's $1 a piece.
No $2, $3, $7, $4 for
Yeah,
a
because
DVD.
then there's some thrift stores that want $3 or $4 for a DVD, and you can usually find them for like a quarter at a yard
I
sale.
have no idea if this will sell. I remember this album since I was a kid. The Bay City Rollers. I think
So much plaid.
This might be their debut album, but
They took all the
the
plaid.
vinyl itself is is like in mint condition. Look at this. It's like brand new.
That does look nice.
So I think this could be $20, 15 to $20. For $1, I'll try it.
I remember selling that when I had the shop for like $5 in the shop.
Yeah. So and I remember they had trading cards. That's how I remember when we go to the candy store on the way to school. Bay City Rollers had some trading cards. I don't know what it did. And this I just thought could be fun to listen to. Fun Boy 3. It's an 80. It doesn't really go for much, but I just want to listen to it. It's 80s. And
It looks very 80s.
And Bananarama. I love this back. It's like an old horror movie poster.
Oh, that is
Or like
funny.
an old movie poster. And Bananarama does the backup singing, so it could be good. I don't know, it's just something to listen to. You know,
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them.
we've got turntables all around the house, so I might as well buy some fodder for them. Bought a couple things here. This is for us. I know you don't like Christmas.
Where you found that Jaws at? Oh, we found the Jaws at a Goodwill.
Yeah, at the Goodwill.
We're not going to say which one.
No, but we call it our honey hole.
The honey hole.
When you hear us talk about the honey hole, it's our favorite Goodwill.
It's a special Goodwill.
This I picked up. It's that Vince Guaraldi trio, Charlie Brown for Christmas. Getting ready for Christmas in July. Maybe I'll listen to some of this while I'm tossing a few back. But I love this album from the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
I do like Charlie Brown.
We do have this somewhere, but it's all scratched up. This one's in mint condition. So, Lion King.
Well, for a buck, what the buck, right?
What the Buck again.
What the Buck.
You know, you can't say no. Yeah, we have What the Buck t-shirts too on our Teespring.
We
Mummy
do.
and Monkey Teespring. This is a lenticular, you can't really see it that good. Maybe
Like a hologram.
yeah, I think it's a lenticular hologram version of Lion King CD. It grows up into a man there, whatever. This is like $15-20 maybe. For a buck, and it's in really good. It's not scratched up. The disc
90s
is good.
nostalgia.
And this one I thought
Disney
could be
stuff.
fun to listen to. It's
What the heck is that?
Go Like Orchestra. It's some kind of weird. Looks like some. I don't know. I thought this was for us to listen to. It could be funny. But this is something by.
Oh, like instrumental music.
It could be.
It's just a funny cover.
It looks like Eastern Bloc type of music. I don't know, some kind of jazz music or something.
Some international music.
They're naked playing trumpets and stuff.
Hey, why not?
A couple of guys with ponytails. And it looks like a girl singing on the inside here. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, the Bay City Rollers had a kids show?
Yeah, almost like the Monkees, you know.
Croc Super Show.
Yeah, that's what I probably remember as a kid.
That's funny.
Is the show.
I did not know.
This is I saw a book for this going for $30. This is the CD-ROM. It's Pearson Prentice Hall Virtual Chem Lab.
Oh.
But it's sealed.
Is that for
it's
chemistry
a CD-ROM.
class?
It's a CD-ROM. I don't know.
So it's like an educational thing?
And some of this stuff still sells and sells decently. And again, for a buck, what the buck?
What the buck?
So that's my bag of stuff. I got two more things.
Hello, Midnight Horror TV.
I got more to show, but why don't you go next, Janet?
Okay, so here's some more of my A-haul.
Yes.
And the A stands for ASA.
Show everybody what your A-haul.
This was at a different Goodwill, but still a Goodwill. I thought some of these would be good for Poshmark. The pricing was a little higher than what I wanted to pay.
Oh my.
But this bag was $6.59.
Vintage?
And it's a vintage red, like a structured purse. So probably 1950s. I don't think that's.
Wow,
I
that
think
old.
that's a fake leather. I don't
Faux. They call that
faux leather.
In the industry, that's called faux.
What's the?
Here.
Okay, it has something marked on the side.
Faux leather.
I don't know what. It says genuine leather lining.
Oh.
The inside of the bag looked pretty good.
That is nice condition.
So I thought that might be cute for Poshmark because it's kind of funky and trendy.
Mm-hmm.
And I've sold stuff like this before on eBay, so I don't know if it would do well on Posh.
It's sharp, yeah. That's really
We'll
cool.
give it a try. It'll be a new experiment. Here's another little Coach bag. This is, I think, patent leather. It's like a silverish, like a metallic patent leather. The lining needs cleaned. It has a satin lining that has like pen stains on it. Makeup or something, so I gotta wash that. And I paid $5.49.
Wow.
Maybe I could get $15-20. So I don't know. I felt I didn't want to leave Coach behind. I just had to grab
That's
it.
like sacrilegious.
Right. Here's another Coach bag. $6.59. It's this cute little purple leather thingamajig. And yeah, I don't know. It's just I couldn't leave
Well,
it.
it's the only place you're going to get Coach because if we need to go to the bins, You had
used
to
to
fight
grab
people for those.
I know.
Whoa, you wearing those later? What is that?
No.
Oh.
These are LAMB Lamb.
Man could dream.
Gwen Stefani's fashion brand.
Oh.
And I paid
Those are cute.
$8.79 for them. I thought this
Half off, actually, weren't they blue?
Oh, they were blue, so they were half off.
Nice, even better.
So I got these for $4 something. And I think that would be a good Poshmark thing because it's cute, it's trendy.
Well, they were worn, but they're very.
They were just worn a little bit.
A lot of it, but the wear on the outside is almost non-existent.
There's a little smudge here. Like I have to clean them.
Wow.
But I thought that could be good for Poshmark because it's like more
Ouch,
trendy.
they look like they'd hurt.
A little fancy.
Hurt man.
Girly, that type of thing.
Wow.
So that's what I got from that other Goodwill.
Nice.
The other Goodwill.
Oh, the one you went to before.
Yeah, the other Goodwill.
Oh.
Yeah, the one I went to this morning solo.
Okay. So, my next bag of stuff. Oh my gosh.
So why don't you share some
What's
stuff,
in
and I'm going
here?
to read the comments.
Go right ahead.
My mom had a purse like that. Oh, the red one?
Yeah, probably.
Cool. Let's see. Do you have a profit margin goal when you buy items for resale? Good question.
Yes.
So we, of course, you want to at least double it. You know, you find things that you know you could at least double.
And one of our things
Or
too,
more.
like, and a lot of resellers do this, is that when you go pay for everything.
Right.
And then you know, I mean, not that you know, you should definitely, I mean, I'll admit
Like,
that my
let's-
bookkeeping is not immaculate. I just kind of,
I have
wing
it.
it,
I
but-
write everything down that I list,
Yes.
and then when I sell it, I will cross it off and write down what it sells
I
for.
just did that today.
And then I also
Put some
use
stuff.
GoDaddy bookkeeping
Right.
for like all that other stuff for when when we go do taxes. We
I prefer
organize it.
And I prefer profit butter as opposed to the profit margarine because I just like the taste better of that. Anyway, yes, but we do, and I think we usually we find that one thing that like doubles everything that we bought, so then you just know everything from that particular haul is going to be just profit from that haul.
So some of the solds like on those shoes on Poshmark were like 25, 30, 35, 40. It was kind of all over the place, but I got them for half off. So I thought it would be a good one to try. And then worst case scenario, you still you could still sell it
I touched my face.
and at least make a little bit on it, or at least get your money back, and then you learn like, okay, that brand didn't do so good, I won't buy that next time.
Right.
So some stuff you
But we're
know
kinda
from
beyond that
experience,
now.
some stuff you're like, well, I'm gonna try that and see if I can sell it.
Then I got this is from the rock and roll die cut sign of it says "Long Live Rock,"
Ooh.
and it you just 29 cents. It looked like I might have retailed for $24 in the
Probably
store.
from their gift shop.
So
yeah.
this I could see probably selling for about $20, online.
How do you like GoDaddy bookkeeping? I really do like it.
I'm pretty
do.
simple with it. I like the simplicity of it.
It's
So-
easy to figure out, easy to
Yeah.
use. They do have an app you could put on your phone for like your mileage and stuff, but I don't do that on my phone.
Oh.
My phone's not that great,
This is
so
interesting. I want this to get messed up.
I just sign it on the computer.
Here is something that I think is one of those utilitarian things that would sell, and they do sell for about $20
A
all the
Rolodex.
time. It's a Rolodex. It's brand new. It's
In
in
the
the plastic,
box.
in the box. Box has a little damage to it, but again, when you like, if I sold it for $15, it's still good, or 17, or even 20. But it's just a good old fashioned '90s or early 2000s Rolodex. Before, obviously, they got .com on here.
So
I
probably
mean,
early 2000s.
Yeah, the early aughts. But yeah, but people still like these things. They want to be old fashioned and use the Rolodex. And with the way things are going now,
If your phone
Good.
dies on you, you then at least have everyone's phone number. It's all written
I don't know
down.
what this is in here.
It's old school, but it works.
This is some techie stuff that's usually sells good for me because people are always looking for this kind of stuff. It's in here. I didn't even check to see it was in here.
What is it?
Oh, it's not in here. Oh yeah, it's right there. Duh.
What is it?
It is an adapter.
What is it?
It's a way to turn. It smells like cigarettes.
It does.
It's a way to turn your hard drives from your PC computers into an external. It's an adapter. It's a SATA, which is your hard drive.
Ah.
You can pull that out of your computer, and if the computer dies, let's say the power source dies, you want to replace it. This is another way you can hook it up to another computer. You just hook your hard drive hard drive almost acts like it's just basically a external hard drive.
So how much did you pay for that?
$3.29.
And what do you think you could get for it?
I think these sell for about 20.
Cool.
And people are always looking for this kind of stuff. So, again, I thought this was an obvious easy buy. A flip for $20, $4 and a 20, 25 maybe. Not too bad.
Cool.
It's something that'll probably sell relatively quick. I just sold one of those trackball mice I got from the honey hole last time we were there for $25. I think I paid $3 for it. So, I know there were some vintage games there too. You bought one. You're gonna.
Yeah,
show
I
it
did
soon.
buy a vintage game.
I bet you this is from the same.
And
lot.
I don't buy. I'm not really into the board games because you have to check the pieces. You have to check to make sure it's all there.
This is an old vintage bingo.
Sometimes I don't have the patience for that. So he's better with selling the board games. That one's really cute
Is
though.
this toothpicks? Yeah, this is
It's a little bingo game.
Yeah, it's a bingo game. It's got a spinner on the back, and I need this instead of the balls.
Here, do you want me to Vanna it?
Yeah, I gotta take these out so they don't spill everywhere. I think they got some Mark's toothpicks in there. Hold on. Whatever, Pick and Pay.
Oh, so there's the bingo spinner.
Yeah, I guess they use the toothpicks as markers. Because there might be some, and then you get the bingo chips. But yeah, this is how you do the bingo part. You can do the spinner, which works like a charm. Yeah, it's just like a tabletop bingo without the ball cage.
Yeah.
Ouch. I'm not into that kind of stuff.
I love board games. I don't mind counting the pieces, says Thrift Raider.
Neither do I, because if you get a good one, you know that you'll do really well on it. I don't mind counting it, or puzzles the same way,
Oh, puzzles I hate.
I love puzzles. And I bought another board game, and like I said, stocking up for Wave 2.
Flinch.
It's a game called Flinch. This one actually looks like it might sell for at least $20, and I paid $2 for it. Oh, actually $1 for it because it was half off. So it was like $1.10. But yeah, they have other versions of it that came out later, but this is a '60s version. So this one might sell for $20.
Nice.
Tony's
watching.
Tony
Hi guys,
Bella.
just got back from work. Hi there, Tony.
Hey Tony. And then the last thing from this bag, and then I'm down to a couple things to show here, is this was really cool. This is actually 50 cents instead of $1. But
Farfel.
especially for you, Jimmy Nelson, I think it is. Is that what it says?
Let me see.
But there was an old, here, let's look it up really quick.
O. Nelson? Why does it look like there's an O in front of it?
O. Nelson, I don't know.
Jimmy O. Nelson? So this is a little Farfel mug, the character Farfel. Why isn't it? There it is. So there's Farfel.
Farfel the dog is a hound dog ventriloquist dummy created by Jimmy Nelson.
Jimmy Nelson, okay.
The Farfel character is best known for television commercials for Nestle's Quick, which ran from 1953 to 1965. An original talking Farfel could be seen at the Chocolate Experience Museum, located in Burlington, Wisconsin. Okay.
Tony says, I have had Flinch, sell it for $20.
Yeah, I
Cool.
knew that was a good one.
And then he also says, love the 8 All Night shirt. And then Area Thrifty One says, Cairo and I are working on streaming our restart for Area Thrifty One. If you guys are interested in picking some stuff before we do a fire sale, let us know. Have a bunch. Oh, cool.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah.
Best name ever, though, for a
That's
store.
an amazing name. Yeah, private message us. It sounds like fun.
So did you show the mug off in the little Farfel dog?
I did.
So
you can show it again.
This is really neat. This is I knew that it was a ventriloquist dog show type of puppet, and it says USA on the bottom too. So it's definitely not from the past 20, 30 years. I don't know how old it is yet. It could be from the 60s.
It looks very vintage, and it's marked USA on the bottom.
Right, it is in beautiful condition. No chips or breaks.
Yeah, no chips, but you could tell it has some age to it.
Yeah, I love it, and I paid 50 cents for this. I don't know how much it's worth. Could be $40, could be $50. I don't know. Could be $5, but for under a what the buck, it was a good pick. And it's again, a lot of people probably look at this and go, wouldn't even think about it. But the reason I know this dog though is because there's a local chain of restaurants called Mr. Hero, and that Farfel dog was on there. He actually did commercials for Mr. Hero. They got him to do some live action commercials. And I remember that when I was a kid.
Mr. Hero has some really good sandwiches.
And you know what I say about Mr. Hero? If you live in Cleveland and you don't eat Mr. Hero, then why do you live in Cleveland? Anyway.
Yes.
That's really it from this bag. I got something I bought for us in here.
Okay, now I have one more bag. This is stuff that I picked up at the honey hole, along with the
Oh my
Coach
lord!
bag.
Let's see what you got here.
So, I did buy one game because it looks like
It's
it
a
was
vintage
never open.
No, it wasn't.
Big Little Games by Whitman,
Mm-hmm.
and the game is called Risky Roll.
Huh.
And it looks like maybe like a rolly
That sounds
dice
good.
game.
Do you eat that on Friday night?
Risky Roll.
Whiskey. Not whiskey roll.
No.
Oh.
Risky Roll. The only thing is they put the darn sticker on there, so I'm gonna have to try to get that sticker off
We'll
of
get
there.
a little heat gun on that, or a little
Yeah, Risky
blow dryer. We'll
Roll.
take it right off.
So that's cool. Well, actually, maybe this does come off. Let's see.
So you could slide it off, I think, but be careful.
Okay, it does slide off. Ooh, what store was it at? It was 66 cents.
It's got the original price sticker
1969,
That's
made
me.
in Hong
That's
Kong.
my birthday.
Wow.
That's nice. That thing is as old as I am. It's 51 years old, that game.
Wow, that's old. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, look, it's sealed.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Risky Roll, and it has the instructions in there. Oh, that is too cool. So I didn't even look this up, but I paid $3.29 for it, and I had a really cool vintage style, so I just kind of went with it.
You might have something that might be hard to find.
Maybe. All right, the next item, some shoes, and these shoes look like they were maybe worn once. These look brand new to me. They're New Balance, 9.5 New Balance Ultra Soft Comfort Insert. I paid $8.79 for these, but these look really, really nice and clean. And
They're sharp.
I know, like, new, these are like $50, $60 shoes. So for $8.79, I had to give it a try. They're ladies' New Balance shoes.
And what do you think they'll sell for?
I think they could probably go for between $30 and $40. I don't know for sure because, like I said, I didn't look them up. I just knew that they were good. Sometimes you just know. So they look like nice shoes. All right, and then this one, another pair of shoes. Oh no, shoes. This is the last pair though.
Oh my God, shoes.
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 Let's get some shoes.
Let's buy some shoes.
Vans Off the Wall, Vans Ultra
They're
Cush.
off the wall.
Ultra Cush.
Ultra Kush.
Ultra
That sounds like
range.
something as well.
Yeah, Ultra
Some
Range,
Ultra
Ultra
Kush.
Cush. And these were $8.79. They're ladies size 8. They're like burgundy. They look really comfy.
Freaking hard to find.
They look really comfy. Brand new. I did look these up when we were at the store, and it looked like they were like $50-$60. So I grabbed them because they looked. If the shoes look too beat up, I don't buy them. New Balance is excellent resale if in good shape, says Thrifty One. Yeah, thank you. Cool. So Vans, those are cool. I think those will do good. And then I found something for me.
What'd you find for you?
I found something for me.
Mm.
I don't know
It's pretty.
when I'll ever get to wear it to anything.
It's pretty.
But it was $6. Trip New York City. This
New
is
York City!
New York City. Trip. That's a Hot Topic goth kind of brand.
That's Trip.
This is Trip. I got it for $6. It's a little lace dress.
That's sharp. Look how pretty
So,
that is.
I
You're
got
nice in that.
I got me a little lace
What's up?
dress for
What
$6.
you doing? What you doing? What's up?
Sometimes when we go sourcing, I find presents for
What's
myself.
up? You know, this board.
Treat yourself.
That game is like almost impossible to find. It's on Board Game Geek, but there's no price.
You can't find
I
anything.
don't even know how you
It
get
might be a really rare game.
It looked like it.
Yay! Okay, now here's something really cool. This brand is amazing.
Ooh.
This is made in USA. Coogie Sport.
Yep.
This is a Coogie Sport little dress. That's what the tag looks like, and it has that vintage tag. I paid $6 for this.
Drum roll. How much is it worth?
I could not find an exact match. This is like a little lady's summer kind of dress. You know, it's very like lightweight.
It's just in time.
Just a cute little mini dress. The sales are all over the place. Anywhere from like $50 to $200. Crazy pricing.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of putting this on auction and taking some really nice pictures of it, like have it on a mannequin and stuff. But yeah, woo!
Well, I'm feeling good about my
Designer dress.
I'm feeling good about my Farfel purchase. There's one on eBay that has one bid, $20 right now.
That's awesome.
So this definitely is at least worth 20.
At least
maybe
20.
More. So yay.
Okay, this was blue tag half off, so it was $6.49. So half of that is like what, 3 something?
It's 3 something.
Ralph Lauren. And it has this cool embroidered thing. And it says Lauren Equestrian Club.
Huh.
Equestrian, so that's horse riding. Horses.
No, it's dolphin riding.
Is it dolphin?
You didn't know that?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's a Ralph Lauren dolphin.
But it's a nice ladies' top, and it looks fancy, so I thought I'd give it a try.
Well, fancy sounds good.
Because it has that like embroidered stuff on it, it's a little bit nicer than just a regular Ralph Lauren shirt. Oscar de la Renta for $4.49. It's a silk top.
Was he a grouch?
A lady's silk top. Oscar de la Renta for under $5. That's crazy.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
And this was half off blue tag, paid 3 something for it. Bebe.
What's up, baby?
Bebe. One of those another like trendy brand.
I like it when your clothes are half off.
Gee.
What?
Like when we host our shows on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Innocent. All right. I only got 2 more things to show.
All right, you show your things.
I'll show.
I showed off my thingies.
So let me show off my 2 things I have. I have
You
2,
show your
I have
thingies.
2 things to show.
And I've got sanitizer here if you want to clean your
I've been touching my face.
Don't touch your face.
This I picked up because it was only $3.29, but it looks like it'd go for at least $30. It's the Zombie Lab, and it looks like it's pretty much all there. I did take a peek to make sure it wasn't something, because that's the one thing I hate, and nobody loves it. But when you buy something in a box, you don't look at it, you get home, and not that the thing that's supposed to be in there isn't there. Something else totally is in there. That's not even what it was.
So is everything in there that should be?
I'm seeing flavor packets that are out of date. Yay.
Oh, don't eat those.
Look what I got. I finally got a brain.
If I only had a brain.
Looks like all the heads in here. I see like the jaw. A spoon is in there. The head. So I think he's all here. The gang's all. Here's the top of the head. There's the face. So it looks like it to be all
So
here.
people still buy those, even though
Yes.
the flavor packets are outdated?
I sold some crazy other thing that was like had a lab. It was a bunch of it was a similar thing, but it had all kind of weird test tubes and things like that. You can make slime drinks and stuff with. That sold eventually. But I think it might have been related. I smell that fruity smell coming out of here, like the flavor packets. But that was pretty cool. You can make zombie flesh.
Slurp slimy bugs plus zombie flesh. Drink zombie barf.
Eat bubbling brains.
Eat bubbling brains.
Slurp slimy bugs plus zombie flesh.
Woo! 40 plus creepy treats. Looks gross, tastes great.
That could be said about a lot of things. Anyway.
God.
Yeah, well, see what happens
my
with
goodness.
that. Did you see? I don't know if you could really see that good from the glare and everything. Yeah, you can see that really good from here, the graphics.
Yeah, that shows up pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And the people and again, this could be in the same vein as activities and games when stuff starts getting cuckoo again, which I hope it doesn't. But if it does,
And even if we want things better for everybody.
Yes, I don't want to have.
We want people healthy.
Yeah, I would trade that in a heartbeat to not sell
But
things.
people still like to shop online. It's
Anyway.
just convenient anyway. So
So the last thing I got might be the one thing that might pay for. I spent $64 today here at the Honey Hole.
okay.
I did get my $5 off for having the
What did I
100
spend?
points.
I'm checking my receipt now.
And so I'm hoping that this one item here may be the one that brings back most of my money, if not all of it. It is a Brother P-Touch. And that sounds like a bad touch, but it's a Brother P-Touch. I didn't make up the name for the product.
P-Touch.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, well, not that kind of P-Touch, but this is in a case. Watch it fall, but it's in a case. I plugged it in. That doesn't mean it works good, but I did plug it in and it powered on. It has the adapter. Now,
So it's a printer?
yeah, it's a little printer. It's really, look how nice that is, right?
Kind of like a Dymo or something.
Yes, they had this for $10. Now, when I really quick comped it before I bought it just to make sure it was something good.
It looks like it's nice.
It's a Brother P-Touch PT2730. Has instruction manual. Well, looks like something might be missing from here. I don't know what that might be. Or here, I don't know where this charger is. Anyway, but the case is unique. Pretty unique because when I comp these, they sell, not just list, but they sell for $50. With this case, I might be able to get 60.
That's great.
It has this really nice. Paid 10 for it.
That's
So,
really cool.
That's a lot for me to pay for something, but I think I could definitely make a profit.
Well,
on
if
this.
you're seeing solds on it.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I
Lots
think
of them.
10 is very fair.
Yeah. I think
That's very
I'm
fair
not
if
gonna,
you could sell it for 50 or 60.
in this case, like I said, is very attractive for someone that wants to haul this around or needs a transporter. And when ones are selling without a box, loose, with and without the power cord for $50,
Wow.
it's a good item. So, fingers crossed that within the next week this will bring my money back, and then profit margin, I'll definitely be in the red or in the black.
So is that all the stuff you showed off?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all
so
my
there's our big haul.
That's all my A-haul pickings.
So yeah, now that we showed off the haul, we could talk a little bit about Mummy and Monkey updates.
You want? Okay, we could do that.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
I
Yeah,
thought
let's
we
do
could.
that.
We're
Sure.
just hanging around gabbing.
Yeah, everything's
so.
just hanging.
So we did record parts of a skit last weekend also.
Yes, we did.
And we had some friends participate in the skit.
Yes, we did. They were
So
very gracious.
there's going to be some new characters and an all-new Stasha and Yashu skit for Friday, July 3rd.
That's right. That's when we'll be back, baby. We'll be back Friday, July 3rd. And we're working on some other stuff for the show. Hopefully it'll go smooth.
Yes.
We're looking to add music to the background when we were talking instead of it just being, quiet. It's something I've always wanted to do. So.
And we've had some people request, like, hey, why don't you play music while you host your show?
And we did one episode. We had for a couple segments, we were playing Midnight Syndicate, because they're always, and we could still do that, but we don't want to run into any copyright stuff down the line, because sometimes the algorithms don't know that we got permission. Most of the times they don't know that hosts or whoever get permission from the artists to use their music.
It's an algorithm. It just picks up what it picks up. It doesn't know.
So to avoid all that.
So do you have your own music?
Yes.
Are you creating music for us?
I am working on that, and I'm looking forward to, it's going to be real subtle stuff, kind of maybe, just kind of Goulardi-ish type of,
That'd
60s atmospheric-y sounding stuff, nothing really crazy. But that would be nice, kind of change up things a little bit, so we'll see.
So we're excited about the new skit. There's just a few more parts we need to shoot indoors with Stasha and Yashu, a few indoor scenes, but we did all of the outside scenes.
Yes.
So most of it's done. And then we want to put together a new intro, and we have some movies picked out for the next couple weeks.
That's right.
Once we get going for Friday, July 3rd.
Janet hand-selected several movies that we can just start editing. I'll probably start editing them this week.
Yeah, I went through and
just to get a head start.
Found some movies for him to edit.
So it's her fault if they stink.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. No, but what I mean.
Well, one of them is a Christmas in July. We're gonna do a Christmas in July when we come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're
gonna
kick it off with.
that's gonna be fun.
We're gonna kick it off with the Christmas in July episode.
Christmas in July, 4th of July.
July special episode.
Yeah,
Whatever.
double whammy there.
What episode's gonna be? 88? I think so.
I think 88.
88,
Episode 88, and we'll be feeling great.
That's right. I can't wait for that. I'm missing the show already. I'm missing all you watching it. I'm missing all your eyes watch us and staring at us and whatever.
We had to empty the garage, and then we've been doing cleaning in the studio. So
yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, we're trying to catch up, but
a lot going on there behind the scenes,
but that's the way it works.
Trying to get things in order, and then at the same time, trying to take the time to list everything and research it so we could get it to sell and get out the door here.
Yeah, next couple days we'll be busy with this.
And we are talking with another channel.
Oh yes.
But I'm not going to say who yet.
No spoilers.
No spoilers yet, because we're not sure when we're going to get things put together.
Or how we're going to do it.
Or how we're going to go about doing it.
But we have some, we're
But we were offered a platform pretty much to air some of our videos on another channel.
Should we say at least Roku?
It is a Roku channel.
Yeah, we can say Roku channel.
Yeah, so we may be playing, we may have some of our videos on another Roku channel coming up.
That sounds like fun. It could be a fun opportunity just to kind of,
just to get
put
some
more...
more...
Because we haven't had any stuff out there since Betamax TV.
Yeah, we used to be on Betamax TV, and we haven't sent them anything new.
And then it was the other one with, what's her name, Rhonda. It was Bizarre...
Bizarre TV, but
Yeah.
Rhonda, she passed away a few years
Several years ago, but boy,
yeah,
that,
so
that
we miss
woman,
her. She
what
was
a
so
champion for the horror host.
Oh, she was a total doll.
Yeah,
she
was
she
all
loved
about-
the horror hosts and the indie filmmakers.
I know
yeah.
that it was too bad that she went with the way she did and when she did, but
Yeah, too soon.
But yeah, but we don't want to not be on anything. You know, we want to kind of expand a little bit where we can, and who knows, maybe there'll be a Mummy the Monkey Roku channel.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother animal to deal with.
Yeah, but we're looking at all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
And our friend Kenji in Michigan.
Oh yeah.
He has his show and he does his cool art.
Frankie.
He has a show called Frankie, which is like a horror hosted show.
That's really
and he does a little radio show too out in Kalamazoo. And we did give him permission in the past to replay some of our Facebook episodes on a cable station out in Kalamazoo.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we get feedback here and there, but we get the most feedback from the live streaming from online.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, so we're looking forward to getting, we never were out of it. We're just taking a little bit of a break to catch up with some stuff at home. And
because it is a thing, people can, if they do these live shows, if they're constantly on YouTube, if they're constantly live streaming on these different platforms, there's a thing called burnout where you just
is that like brownout?
No.
Oh.
Where you want to come back, you want to feel refreshed, you want to just put 100% into it and not phone anything in, and you want to have new material out there too.
Right.
And we needed time to get things put together for our home lives and the Mummy Monkey lives.
But and we love putting the show together every single week we do it. I love getting to the end of the week going, okay, we have to have everything ready, getting the movie done. I love doing it all, and I miss it when the Friday nights that we don't do it. I'm like, something ain't right. Something doesn't feel right. I'm missing out.
We love hanging out with you guys and entertaining you, and we love the comments because when people comment on the movies, it cracks us up.
Oh yeah, we're entertained too. I mean,
so
we watch it right with you.
It's like therapy for everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all good. Like I said, we're just trying to take a little bit of a break when we can, and to bring you the best show we can. So.
Yeah, I mean, even Svengoolie, even these mainstream shows, they do repeats sometimes. They take a break sometimes.
That's the thing we don't do is repeats.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Well, we could.
Every now and then we would host like a watch party of one of our past episodes, and we would just replay it.
Yeah. And
people could comment, but
we'd rather do a live thing.
We'd rather just do it live and kind of off the cuff the way we do.
Love doing it. They call it extemporaneously.
Extemporaneous.
Yeah.
I learned a big word. You should be on mainstream TV. That would rock.
You tell the mainstream TV people that. We're trying.
Yeah, you tell them that. Well, we're not against mainstream TV because we were on mainstream TV in San Francisco for like the Halloween season a couple years ago. Yeah. We had a half-hour show. They just called it The Mummy and the Monkey, and we were working with a producer out west that helped put a little half-hour clip show together.
Yeah, clips and interviews.
And it was a way to put his commercials in this time slot for his advertisers.
Right, and we just sent them a bunch of our material. They edited it and put together in their own way, with their own bumpers and and intros and outros.
So we did have some California fans saying that they DVR'd it. They used to, they would watch it, and it was just for the Halloween season.
And it came on after 2 different horror shows out there.
Yeah, Creature Features is the longest running horror hosted show in the country. Yeah. They've been on air since the 1960s.
And the original host was Bob Wilkins.
The original host was Bob Wilkins. He's no longer with us, but they have some awesome new hosts. They have, I'm trying to remember the names. The one is like, he's like an ex-rocker guy. He's got the spiky hair, like a goth rocker guy. And then Tanginella, she's this cute, like, ghosty character, like a ragdoll character.
Yeah, and they can.
And then the cool butler guy.
And they have full episodes on YouTube. Just look up Creature Feature. What else?
Area 51 says, I will message you about picking stuff. Cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Tony says, what channel are you on?
I know, right?
That used to be
heard that. Do you miss that by not going to conventions lately? That's usually the...
Yeah, that was the biggest question people would ask us. What channel are you on? But then the younger people or the more tech-savvy people would say, what's your podcast? What's your website? So it's kind of funny.
And I would say, what's your problem?
No.
I want to say that, but I can't.
So that's, I think that's
The
it.
updates for the Mummy and the Monkey goings-ons?
I think those are the Mummy and Monkey updates. And if you guys have any questions for us,
Then save them.
let us know. Put it in the comments, and
Yeah.
we'll stick around for a few more minutes, and then we'll probably say our goodbyes.
Yeah, and our email is themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com.
themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. Our Facebook page is The Mummy and the Monkey. We also have a private Facebook group called The Mummy and the Monkey. Let's see. We're also on Instagram. We're on Twitter. On Twitter, we're just Mummy and Monkey. Because Twitter is limited. What are you doing?
No, I'm just trying to mouth you what you're doing.
Are you mimicking me?
Yeah, a little bit. See if I can do it. Anyway, Chevy Chase type of thing. All right, what else is going on out there
I'm not seeing
in YouTube land?
any new comments, but if you guys like the content that we put out, subscribe to our channel.
Ah, yes, very much. More importantly,
hit the little like button, and that way, there's a bell too. Click the little bell, and that way, when we go live, you'll be the first to be notified.
It's not the birds and the bees, right?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Lobo worked with Bob Wilkins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Lobo's cool. We met him at Monster Bash a couple years ago.
Yeah, Grimm interviewed him.
Yeah, and we see him online every now and then. But yeah, and
He's a swell guy.
It's kind of a bummer because around this time would be the time we would be at Monster Bash. So we do miss our Bash friends, but we did reschedule for next summer. We did tell the people that run Monster Bash that, because they did have to cancel this year anyway, they are trying to bring back an October show. But I told them to just save our table for next summer.
Yeah, we're hoping things will be a lot better next year.
Things will be better for next summer.
For the whole planet.
Maybe there'll be a treatment. Maybe people will start getting better.
We just hope it gets better.
But,
I'm sure everybody does, but
yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so we're raring to go. It's just a matter of playing it smart, and you can't go somewhere that ain't happening. That's not where it's canceled. So we don't have a choice. None of us do.
Yeah, and we've talked about this a couple times already. Like even if the conventions were going on, we would be wearing masks. We would be
wear a mask anyway.
You'd be wearing a mask on your mask, and I'd be wearing a mask over the makeup. And then we'd have to be 6 feet apart, so you couldn't really get pictures. It wouldn't be the same experience.
Ooh, there's a T-shirt. Better 6 feet apart than 6 feet under. Boom.
Ooh.
We gotta make that one.
Very true. Very true. Everything is Mummy Monkey, says Tony.
You're right about that.
That's true. On social media, it's Mummy Monkey.
Yeah, it's simple.
Very easy to remember. So, all right. I guess if there's no other questions. As Decay would say...
I just saw another orb go by.
I did not. All I'm seeing is the ring from the light.
I'm watching the playback.
Because
when I say that, all you have to do is rewind a few seconds after I say that, and you'll see it.
Okay.
Just saying.
Well, ghosts and whoever else is watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, ghosts.
Thank you for watching, guys, and ghosts and ghouls.
And thanks for watching our A haul, where the A stands for
awesome.
And we had another awesome haul at the Honey Hole today. So yeah, and we're gonna do some yard sales I think this week. So we'll see.
We need to see what yard sales are tomorrow. We have to make sure we have money.
I got some cash.
And we got to get this stuff listed too.
Yeah, that's what this weekend's gonna be.
Tomorrow night we should do listing after the
listing
yard
party.
Sales. Listing party.
Woo, listing party. Woo.
Woo. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We love ya. Mwah.
See you later, alligators. We'll see you next time here on the Monster Hustle.
Monster Hustle here on the Mummy and the Monkeys YouTube channel. Janet and James.
Signing off, baby.
Team JJ.
Ow.